Building a business to 6 figures, especially a handmade business, has taught me so much. But the main 3 things that I do and that I really focus on and that need to be absolutely spot on for my business are these 3 things I'm going to speak about in this video. And without them, your business will absolutely fail. So if you want to find out what these 3 things are, please keep watching and subscribe, because we make videos like this every single week. I have just taken a short break, but I'm back now making videos every single week to help you grow your own handmade business. Now, growing my handmade business to 6 figures and my Instagram to, I think we're on over 350,000 followers, 359,000 followers on Instagram now, and multiple other social media platforms. I have grown on pretty much every platform there is, and these help me get sales like this. There are definitely things that you need to make sure you are doing every single week, and I'm going to talk about that in this video. I'm going to keep it really simple and keep it to 3 things. I also help some really amazing, talented handmade businesses grow their own handmade businesses, and here's what they have to say about that. So let's just get straight into it. So the first thing that you need, and this is probably the most important thing, is you need good visuals, whether that's videos, whether that's your product photos, your photos you're putting online, maybe whatever way you're gonna grow your business, whatever way you're gonna show up online, your visuals need to be absolutely spot on. Now that doesn't mean that you have to buy like a professional camera or have a photographer. You can literally learn these things yourself by using just your phone. That's what I have done for 8 years, and that's how I've grown to my 6-figure business. But there are some key things that you need to be aware of when you are filming or taking images for your business. And that is, just make sure that your items are really clear. And that may sound like it's really obvious, but you'll be surprised how many people will take pictures of what it is they're selling and think they have to have all this fluff around in the background. You absolutely do not need to do that. Having just like nature in the background, having just a plain white background is more than enough. It just needs to be bright and clear. Please don't think you have to have like tons of things around your product to make it pop. The product is the thing that you are selling, the handmade item. Another thing that people don't seem to understand, especially on social media, is it's not just about showing the final product, but it's about showing the process and how you get to that. The reason why this is so important is people want to buy from you, a handmade business, and showing up and showing your journey and how you make the item. It's not necessarily a tutorial, but showing that you are making this with your hands builds so much trust with your audience, and that's going to make them want to kind of buy from you more because they know you're a real person. There's so many people and so many scammers out there at the moment. People are really scared that they're just gonna buy something and it's not gonna be genuinely from a really true handmade business owner. So if you show up online, it doesn't necessarily have to be your face. I mean, it's brilliant if you do show your face online, but you can just show yourself making just your hands, and that is enough to kind of gain trust. I do recommend spending some real time getting really good images for your business, because this is the first thing and the most important thing that people are going to look at when they see your business pop up online. The conversion rate for online businesses is around 2%. It can be lower. It's definitely lower for handmade businesses, I would say, a lot of the time, because most of the times the things that we make aren't they're not items that people actually need in their life. Whereas in person, conversion rates can be way higher, more like 20%. So you really need to have the best images possible that you can get for your business, and this is something that I teach in one of my programs, which is called Content for Makers, and I'll link that down below if you're interested in that. It is only, I think it's £27 right now, but it's going up to £39 on Friday, so it might be £39 now when you purchase, but yeah, for now, if you're seeing this video live, it is £27, so make sure you get that before Friday night when I'm going to put it up. The price is going to go up. And in this program I show you exactly how I research, how I take the images myself for all the different kinds of things that I've sold, like macrame, DIY kits, how I film and take images for all these things, and also how I get images of sun catchers as well, because I know that is a really hard thing to capture. So I've also put a little section in there for that. But it's not just about sun catchers, it's about all handmade items and how you can film them, get images of them that will really sell for you online. Now, the second thing that you need to do, and this is really just as important, but the image is the first thing that people are going to see. The second thing is going to be what your words are, what you're saying, who are you? what is the reason for you selling this item? Why is it going to benefit your customer? And you need to hook them in with this and make them interested in you. A pretty item is brilliant and people are going to be interested in that, but if then your words are even more interesting and connect even more and they're relatable to your customer, that's even more going to draw your customer in. The photos get attention, but the words you say are the things that build the connection with your customer. So learning how to educate your customer, like educating them on your craft, why you're doing it, things that are really important about your craft, say for mental health, say you do crystals, say you do like, I don't know, like tutorials, like things like that. So educating your customer, like people love this, they love to learn things from you. As a small handmade business, don't just make it about here is my product, buy it. There's more to you than that. So you need to learn how to hook people in to learn about you. This is not when people, I think people think when they say hooks, like get a hook people in, they think that it's like almost like you're trying to hook them in and give them something fake, but absolutely not. Write what's real, write your real beliefs, write what you truly believe. I never write anything that I don't actually believe in. Learning how to tell your story as well in different ways can really build connection with your customer. And this will help you go from somebody thinking, oh, that's pretty, to I absolutely love this business and I love this artist as well, and make them a true customer. And I'm also giving this course away on a huge discount when you purchase content for makers. So if you look at the link down below, you'll be able to see there the amazing price that you can get for AI for makers. So the two courses together are both on discount at the minute. They're never going to be this inexpensive again. And the third one, people are going to probably have a huge sigh about this one, but it is so true. You need to show up. You need to build this into your routine and keep showing up online, whichever way that is. It doesn't necessarily have to be Instagram or Facebook, whatever way it is. Maybe you love YouTube, maybe you love, I don't know, Pinterest and you just want to go for it on there, TikTok. It doesn't matter where you're going to show up, but you need to show up somewhere and you need to keep building this connection with your audience. Even if you're not making sales, building a brand around you and about your business, because you are a small business, is absolutely key. I see this from marketing experts over and over again. You need to build a brand around you because you are the business. As a small handmade business, we're not, I mean, I don't even want to ever be a huge business. I don't want to ever be like a big, huge business. I love the fact that it's small and it's about me and what I want to do. That's why we've done this, isn't it? Like, that's why we want to have a small business, because we want to be free to do what we want to do. So build this kind of audience around that, like what you want to do, what you love, and they will love it too. But you absolutely cannot do that if you don't keep showing up. And the main thing that will help you show up is believing that you can do this. And it's such a hard thing, like, and it's so easy for me to say because now I'm there. What I've manifested for all these years, I am there. Like, where I am with the art, with Veneer Creations is absolutely where I want to be. I don't even want to grow my business anymore. I'm so happy with what it's doing. Like, it's wonderful, and it got to the point where I wasn't even having to work that many hours anymore. So that's why I started the Artisan's Alchemy, to help people, because I need a new calling. Like, Veneer Creations has got to the point where it's just so perfect the way that it is. I don't want to change it, but I need a challenge, and this is my new challenge. And I love helping people, and I've noticed that through doing YouTube, that I really love helping people. But yeah, sorry, going off on a tangent. You need to keep showing up, and it's hard to keep showing up when you don't believe. The main advice that I give to a lot of my students is don't kind of think too much into the views, the likes, the comments. Just post. You are testing. You are testing your content. Look at your overall views for the last 30 days, and if that is going up, you're doing something. You're getting somewhere, and you are testing. Then when you've done a few bits of content and it's been a while, then look at what's done well and read and work on that and build on that. Just keep looking at that 30 days and look at nothing else. Because if you keep looking at how many people are liking and commenting, oh, I've only had 6 likes today and this other content creator has 400. Well, I had 6 likes. I had 10 likes. I had no likes in the beginning. It gets easier as time goes on, but you have to keep showing up. Like, if you post every single day, you're going to get there faster. If you post every 2 days, so if you post every other day, then you're going to get there definitely. But if you posted every day, you're going to get there twice as fast. So show up, believe that you can do it. Like, it is such a hard thing, and but manifest it every single day. And don't even think about the sales yet. Think about growing your audience first, and the sales will start coming in. Nobody is going to trust you enough to purchase from you if you do not keep showing up online in whatever way that is. You have to keep showing up in some way. So if you are interested in learning more about how to get really good content for your business, or in how to write really good messaging for your business, please look at the links down below. And I want you to kind of open your mind to manifesting, and really kind of trying to manifest in any way that you can, whether that's journaling, whether that's you've got a really good imagination and you can close your eyes, and before you go to bed at night you imagine your goal and what you want your life to look like with your handmade business, which is what I do every night before I go to sleep, and I've done this for 8 years now. I close my eyes and I think about the things that I want in life, and I truly believe that it's not, I mean, it is magic, but it's not all magic. This is like science. I am training my brain to get the things that I want for my handmade business, and it kind of like you're manipulating yourself into getting there. I can't explain it like fully. I'm definitely not a mindset coach, but manifesting in whichever way you feel works for you works so well, and imagining where you want to be and how you're going to get there constantly over and over again will be such a huge drive for you getting there, that you will end up showing up and getting the content out that is going to grow your handmade business. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please let me know down below if you did, and what your main takeaway from this video was. And if you want to watch more videos from me, here are some here, and I will see you in the next one.